啊！唉，屌你老母臭閪，又係咁樣。唉，又係打炮管，又秒殺我，好黑，撚黑，真係屌你老母臭閪啫！咩咩水手？冇錯。嗯。
咦唔係喎，條友識喐嘅喎。
啱啱。
我哋隔對面街等咪得咯。喂，呢個時候好似玩過喎，我記得我當時揾幾架車封路做完嘅。哎呀，一講咩啦？唉，開句啦，合定啲唱先。
4班。
菲律賓真係堅嘅。
空前頭。
哇！
開前少少咯。
搭到司機先。
咩咁啊？哦，唔係啊，我講緊。
殺咗司機先。
你工作？
未死。
上面唔知。
傷我。
哦。我知啊。方便語音啊。
死咗啦。
方便語音啊。
好似係。
我轉。
係死咗。
我轉 game 咪啦咁。
甩掉警察。
冇啊！一條，唉。
哇講咩？我要甩掉警察喎！哇好重啊條友。
我哋上翻呢架車冇辦法啦。
我走咗啦。而家坐咗我個位喎。
咁得，咁我自己走咯。
你使唔使甩掉警察？
死咗啦。
唔緊要啦，仲有一條命。
我就只甩好多。
Oh shit！我唔記得提我 friend 添，仆街。
你使唔使甩㗎？
嚇，甩緊啦而家。
甩㗎係啦，甩啦。我甩咗你。
就甩緊啦。揾差應該睇唔到我㗎。好似唔係幾秒喎，甩到。咁啊，我跑下步先啦。咩事啊？呢度咪我自己嘅地頭。耶！
啊，點解我要甩掉警察嘅？咁得意？
兩關。
先。因為1我跑翻去市區應該升一格嘅咧。都冇啦，咁長。
找汽車咯，好嚴重，超級嚴重。
Magician will bring this more than a full-grown man. Begins to take shape. You can almost feel the life force flowing into the armor. Now for the other arm. Picks up the helmet and puts it in place. But wait, the magician has forgotten one very important piece, the sword. This is supposedly the key to the armor's magical powers. The assistants perform a ritual dance. I'm not sure if that's going to help bring the suit of armor to life.
有咁多人咧，有車嚟。
When the doors are open, it looks as if nothing has changed, but looks can't be deceived. The masked magician holds the sword. Suddenly, the suit of armor comes to life.
裝我 C4 喺你嗰架度啊！係啊，呢個架度裝我落去。
How is that possible? Here are the secrets. As the crate is slowly brought out, the magician is already inside. And so is an actor dressed in a suit of armor. Notice that when the crate is opened, the back door is open a split second ahead of the front door. This gives our actor just enough time to hide from view. This simple misdirection makes
裝到我穩陣啲，上有一次試過裝一粒唔夠爆。
點解排得唔靚啊
Now the magician assembles the suit of armor. Once the front door is closed, the magic really begins. Our actor hustles inside the crate and moves the suit of armor into position, so it can be concealed from the audience's view. Outside, our dancers are doing a great job of distracting the audience.
個位喺邊
This is important because it takes our actor
我點啊
quite
我
some
點
time to strap the suit of armor to the back door. So when the door swings
係啊
open,
呢度呢度。
the empty suit of armor will be out of view, and our actor can take its place. The front door is open, and the audience has no idea that they are looking at a duplicate suit of armor. Our suit of armor comes to life, and the masked magician has done it again. How is that possible? Hear the sequence. As the crate is slowly brought out, the magician is already
跑佢啊跑佢啊跑佢啊！
唔使啦，
so
咪
is an actor.
喺門口啫嘛。
我驚咧撳唔
Notice that
準
when
咧
the crate
之
is
後
open,
又升。
the back door is open a split second ahead of the front. This gives our actor just enough time to hide from view. This simple misdirection makes it appear as if the crate was always
咪
empty.
有隻狗屎。
Now the magician assembles the suit of armor. Once the front door is closed, magic
哇咁少錢嘅，
Our actor hustles inside the crate,
做衫啦，
armor into
做
position.
完做衫之後裝完 C4，我哋咪玩水先啦可以。然之後試過游翻3、4、5分鐘
Dancers
就
are doing a great job.
游翻3、4、5分鐘就可以就應該就夠萬夠咯。我記得個時代咁。
Strap the suit of armor to the back door. So when the door swings open, the empty suit of armor will be out of view, and our actor can take its place. The front door is open, and the audience has no idea that they are looking at a duplicate suit of armor. Our suit of armor comes to life.
呢好似要打人。哇好大。
係啊。撐出去先大佬。
Here's an illusion that dates back to the early 1900s. There are photos of Houdini's contemporaries like Howard Thurston performing the original version of his classic trick. The magician shows us an oddly shaped cabinet. He walks around and gives us the view from all sides. It looks just large enough to contain a human being. The magician calls in his beautiful
慢慢嚟啊，
one of them
唔使咁急呢個。
very sharp steel blade. It seems solid enough. Now for another. Smaller, but just as sharp, solid, and menacing. She'll save them for later use. The magician gets some help opening the cabinet. You can pretty much imagine what's going to happen next. Well, there's a switch. Instead of one of the girls, the magician is climbed
移民
inside.
添嘛。
冇乜我呢個角色咩經驗都冇嘅，得個數字嘅咋，咩技能全部都冇嘅，咪點練啊？
Next, metal
之後慢慢玩下嘢先可以。
嗰單力量同埋飛行。
力量同埋隻抽嘅咧都係，飛行就冇辦法啦，我咪運貨咁樣，
front of his head
慢慢玩下先而家，
the main doors of the cabinet.
唔使咁急嘅。
The assistants now rotate the box so that we can see
Hey.
the magician has not sneaked out through the
冇記錯好似玩翻3、5分鐘就應該有19000嘅呢度係。
咁多。
係啊，我成日都喺度玩，成日裝完 C4都玩下先走嘅，
into the cabinet at neck
玩到先開車走嘅。我記得我成日都係咁。
magician's head from the rest of his body. There's a painful razor burn. Now for the large blade. She slides it into the box at the magician's waist. After a bit of a struggle. That's one way to reduce your metal. No pain, no gain. We can still see his legs, so we know he hasn't escaped from the cabinet or from serious injury. Here's his head. But his torso has completely vanished. The girls open the doors on each side. And now the back. Gone. His legs are still there. No middle. And his head. Looks like only part of him got out in time. But where did he go? And is the rest coming back? Doors are closed and back up again so we don't have to look at this ghoulish mess. Now the blades are removed. First the big one. Then the one at his neck. She's good at this. The cabinet goes for another spin so we can see that there is nothing tricky going on in the back. Let's look inside. There's his head. And his middle is returned. The metal fasteners are removed and the magician steps out. Still alive and showing no ill effects. Just like magic. You know there's a secret. So, how did the magician survive one sharp blade through his neck, his gut, and his torso vanishing into the ether? Here are the secrets. First, the magician steps into the cabinet, and the doors are closed.
喂，唔好死喂，死好麻煩
The
啊！
blade is inserted. The magician has already gone to work.
會爆炸嘅啫。
Hidden in the
冇理水爆唔到啊！
phony head, which is flipped down into position. From this view inside the box,
嗰啲肺
you
會
can
引得
see
爆
the
咗
magician
嘅，
reach up to release the fake head.
游翻上岸先啊！
From the front, it looks convincing. When the assistant is sliding the blade through what we think is the magician's neck, it's simply passing just beneath this false head. Next, we see the girl slide the large blade through the magician's waist. Hidden inside the box is a secret seat that is attached to the back of the cabinet and painted black so it can't be seen from the front. When the doors are closed, the magician sits down in the seat and bends forward, allowing the blade to safely pass just above him. From this angle, we can see that the blade never touches the magician. From the front, it appears as though he's still standing in place, because his legs never move. The next secret is that the area above the metal plates is masked by sections of fake pant legs. He flips these into place to disguise the empty space and make it appear as though we are seeing his legs as though he were still standing. Here is the action with the cabinet doors open. The magician sits down on the concealed seat, flips in the fake legs, flips down the fake head, and bends forward to make room for the large blade. The girls reveal the head and then open the
你乜揸部嘢喂？
show that his body has mysteriously
驚
vanished.
啦！
In order to
Yeah,
make it
I'm
look
gonna
like
check
the
out.
magician is reassembled, the assistant first removes the blades, allowing room for him to sit up, hide the fake legs, flip the phony head back into its compartment,
Oh.
and stand up in preparation for his
彈彈
appearance.
彈彈！
An updated version of a classic illusion, and now you know how it's done.
Hello, this is okay.
啊，走，
差唔多啦。
上車。
Next, the magician has a trick that would even astound Thomas Edison. Using this unplugged lamp and Edison's pride and joy, a light bulb.
跟住我死你，我死係麻煩嘅，翻去再裝個 C4 會煩嘅，
Unprepared.
係喎係喎，好似係。
死都要裝嗰次 C4 嘅。
Magician applies a little
Hello，
weight,
哎呀，
a gesture there, and presto, the bulb begins to flicker. Well, he's certainly getting a charge out of this.
喂喂喂喂喂！
really come from the bulb at all. It comes from this gadget, a small battery-powered flashing LED. When it's placed behind the bulb, it makes the bulb appear to light. When the illusion begins, the magician shows us that this is an ordinary bulb, and it is. What we don't see is the small LED gadget concealed in his right hand. He holds the bulb up and prepares to make it light. This is when he attaches the gadget to the back of the bulb with the help of some sticky adhesive. He presses a small switch to turn it on. From the front, it looks like the bulb is lighting with the help of his magical power. Once the audience has been fooled, he secretly removes the hidden gadget from the bulb and hides it in his hand. See, what sticks to the bulb also sticks to his thumb. He replaces the bulb in the lamp, and the illusion is complete. Shocking. Unless you know the secret. This illusion is one of the classics of magic.
嘿，
Dating back
Why?
more than 100
How?
years. The magician will use this curiously constructed cabinet and this remarkably constructed
fuck！
She brightens up even this brightly colored illusion. What's this? Sunglasses. Better lay off the compliments.
fail 嗰啲。
It's already gone, Hollywood.
我呢個嚟啊！做
唔
咩啊？
係啊，有部未爆啊！
Magician opens the 3 doors in the front
That's
of the
it.
cabinet, but the assistant isn't
I
too
will.
係啊，
inside,
冇嘢。
although she might be a little too big to fit. As he closes the doors, we can see that the cabinet is actually made of 3 separate boxes stacked on top of one another. One last look,
你去踩點啊？你喺嗰度等我啊！
and the final door is locked.
唔使啦，好快。
Down
我爆部車應該都你可以踩咗即刻完嘅啦。
foot to stick out from the
得可
bottom
以兩
box.
分鐘。
唔知喎，
This is so we can keep an eye on her whereabouts at all
Yeah.
times.
係人家
All
就
the
我
doors
未
are
未去
locked.
到。
Check one last time.
佢喺嗰度等我得㗎啦。
A tap on her foot ensures that she hasn't gone anywhere. Now for the magic. With a little effort, the magician slides the lower blue box to one side, separating the girl's legs and feet from the rest of her body. What a shame. Everything was in perfect working order. We can see that her foot is still moving, so all might not be lost. Next, the magician lifts the red top box, removing the girl's head and shoulders, and dividing her into 3 separate but equal sections. He places this red box on the floor until he decides what to do with it. It seems like he could have come up with a better exit strategy than this. There's nothing above the green middle box, and nothing below, proving that the girl is divided in 3. Next, he places the red box on top of the blue. This isn't the way it goes, but let's see where he's going.
屌爆唔到啊！我衝過落海船，
黑爆唔到點解？
唔知啊。
The red box to reveal the girl's head and shoulders.
冇
fuck！
理由㗎。
我用喺嗰度。
As ever. Down below, her foot is still tapping away. I wonder if behind those dark glasses she knows what's happening to her out here. Next, the magician takes the red box and plans to return it back where it belongs. But not yet. He's not done playing Moving Man. He places the red box next to the blue one. Keep an eye on the blue box.
Fuck
Foot is
this
still
shit.
tapping. And inside the red box, well, there's the girl giving us a wave.
你踩點啊？
Magician decides they've played around enough and it's time to set
唔係啊嘛，即係我都去啊。
He removes the red box and places it back on top of the green one. Yep, that's where it goes.
真係慢狗嘅，唉，慢狗伴。
Next, he reaches down and gives the girl's foot a tap to let her know the red carpet. Okay, masked man, show us how you did it.
喜欢。
The secret to making a girl go head over heels involves careful choreography and an assistant who is
我
also
睇
a
佢
contortionist.
玩嘅，睇下幾錢。
When the illusion
我百
begins, the
幾萬
assistant
啊，
steps
見
into
到
the cabinet.
百幾萬。
There is a hole in the bottom box so we can see her foot for the entire time.
呀，
It appears that we are watching her be sliced in three when the boxes are separated. But when we open the blue box, we can see that the assistant is carefully and completely squeezed inside. As soon as the magician closes the cabinet, she curls down into the bottom box and closes a secret panel above her head. Her whole body is now concealed inside the bottom box and the hollow base of the unit. When the box is slid to the side, it appears that her legs and feet have been separated from her body. But how do her head and shoulders appear in the red box when it is placed on top of the blue? Simple. You'll notice that the magician is careful that we don't see the bottom of the red box. That's because there isn't one. Remember the secret panel the assistant lowered above her head? It easily folds out of the way so the assistant can reveal her head and shoulders above the blue box. With the red box in place, the illusion is believable and we're convinced her head and shoulders have been inside all along. But now, how does she get her head
百幾萬可能買到咩喎？
next to her feet?
好少嘢嚟
Hidden inside the red box is a photo replica of the girl, complete with fake hair and matching sunglasses. Here we can see that the photo of the girl is merely mounted on a foam board and dressed up with a wig and glasses. The next secret is in the side of the red box. It's made of flexible plastic so the assistant can easily fold it up and reach inside.
因為好唔玩啊！
The side of the blue box is exactly the same. The girl stays inside the blue box, lifts the plastic sides, and reaches into the red one. Once the red box has been slid into place, the assistant reaches in, removes a black cloth concealing the fake head, and snaps it into position. The identical hair and glasses, along with the assistant's real hand, are enough to make us believe we're seeing the real thing. For the quick moment the box is open, the effect is pretty convincing. The magician appears to reassemble the girl by putting the boxes back into their original positions. Before he opens the doors, the assistant stands back up, completing the illusion that she's been divided in three and put back together. By magic, but we know the secrets involve complex choreography and a bending of vein. The magician has something dangerous in store for us, using this large circular contraption. No, it's not an industrial washing machine or an overgrown donut. It's actually a torture device with a potentially lethal twist. You can see that a table bisects the contraption. There's nothing above or below, as the magician is willing to prove. And since he's probably a bit too stout to fit inside that rave terror, he calls in one of his lovely assistants. Cute outfit. And the ponytail is a nice touch. Let's hope she looks as good when he gets through with her. His team of assistants enters and quickly goes to work. The two male assistants lift the girl onto the table, while the two women prepare to secure her inside the ring. Meanwhile, the magician stands by, ready to take all of the credit. Now that the girl is in position, we can see that her head and ponytail protrude from one side of the ring and her feet hang out the other. What whatever he has in mind. This guy's pretty kinky. And he goes for girls with bare feet. This illusion is more telling than I expected. If there are any psychiatrists in the audience, I bet you could have a field day with the masked man. He places the girl in a trance. The lovely lady is at his mercy. And it's too bad for her because he's now holding a very sharp blade made of surgical steel. Maybe she should have read the fine print in her contract before getting into that thing. The blade goes into the device and through the girl just above the knee. I told you he was kinky. But he's not done. A second blade is now inserted straight through her torso. For those of you scoring at home, she's now divided in 3 sections. She hasn't lost all motor skills. Her feet are still moving. The magician directs 2 of his assistants to do more of his dirty work. The device is now rotated a quarter turn, separating the girl's head and feet from her midsection. For a girl who's completely gone to pieces, she doesn't seem to mind. Maybe her ponytail is too tight. Better put her back together before she realizes something is up. That shouldn't be. Back to a more appropriate horizontal position, but the magician will leave it up to her to put her life back together. So, how does the magician slice his beautiful assistant in thirds without winding up in a slammer? The secret is ingenious. First of all, the blades are real. And they are dangerously sharp. They're not part of the secret. The secrets lie within the circular contraption. From behind, we can see that it's cleverly constructed to contain 2 different compartments. When the illusion begins, the girl is loaded into the device, but she's not being placed on the table, like we are led to believe. Here's how it looks from the back. We can see that her legs are being fed into the compartment in the top of the ring. She can even pull herself inside with the help of some handy hand straps. From the front, it appears as though she's lying across the table with her head and feet exposed on either end. But that's just an illusion. Her legs are snug inside the upper half of the circle. But what about the feet coming out of the other side? They look pretty real. That's because they are. Before the illusion began, another assistant was secretly concealed in the bottom half of the ring. It's her feet we see coming out of the side of the device. As the girl on top is being loaded in from one side, the hidden assistant below slips her feet out the other side. It looks uncomfortable, and it is. But these women know that mind-blowing magic comes with a price. In this case, you get 2 for the price of 1. Now what about the torso in the center of the device? Here's the next secret. Preloaded into the top of the contraption is a body cast that perfectly matches the girl's fine form. Remember how the magician seemed to be just standing around while everyone else was doing all the work? He was actually doing the important job of blocking the center of the ring from view. From behind, you can see that another assistant was busy taking the body cast out of the top of the circle and placing it in the center. Here's what you'd see without the masked magician standing in the way. Maybe he does have a tough job after all. With the girls in the fake body in place, the magician is ready to insert the sharp blades. There's never any danger to the girls. Here's the secret. From the back, we can see that the center wall of the contraption protects them from harm. All that's left to do now is spin the circle and create the illusion of separating the girl in 3. From behind, see, it's all about the cleverly designed device and the flexibly designed girls. A setup like this can make the mind wander to other tricky situations. Enough about that. As for this trick,
want to hear a joke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why we're here?
Here's a joke.
Okay.
My life. Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Oh my god!